today we thought we would start to build on some of the reasons why maybe women of a certain age tend to find it difficult to sleep. And it's called the big menopause, right?
It can be a problem and a challenge for some people, yes.
So, it's typical during those years where you're going through menopause to get hot and cold at night. And that can really play havoc in your sleep cycles. So we thought we'd sort of address a bit of that. And also there's other things that might be going on. Age, as we age, we might need less and less sleep, actually. So what you used to need, you don't need as much anymore as you become less and less active. That is a normal thing to happen as well. But a lot of times, when women reach menopause, they might wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning. That's it. They can't get back to sleep again. So it's not always about getting to sleep. It might be about staying asleep. So it's a little bit different. What are your thoughts on that, Teresa?
Yeah, our body and hormones change as we age. So that does affect our circadian rhythms. It has a lot to do with the hormones and, sort of our regulation of body temperatures and those sort of things, which can all impact on our peaceful night's sleep and make that quite challenging.
And a lot of women don't realize that menopause also can cause us to feel achy. So our joints and things can feel more distressed or uncomfortable. And that's something that I think not so many people realize, that it's kind of interrelated. There's a lot going on. So when we're kind of looking at, what you can do to get support, go to your GP and see whether there's something they can help you with. It might be HRT. There are alternate methods to support your hormonal levels and good sleep as well. But if you are at that stage of your life and sleep is kind of a bit of intermittent for you and you're just exhausted by the time you get to the morning and have to start your busy day, don't think that you're alone. There's definitely things that you can do to put in place. It may not just be about being hypnotized. It might be that you might need to support yourself through other means.
And be kind to yourself. This is another stage and journey, part of your journey of life. And look at how you can change perhaps what you did in the past and put in another routine that actually works for you. It could be looking at the type of bedding you're actually using on the bed to make that more comfortable at night time for you, or having a fan or opening a window or something like that. Look at, there's many areas you can look at.
Definitely. I mean, it's quite hilarious. I'll have my covers on and off, on and off, on and off.
And there's me wrapped up in my duvet at night time, my winter one, even in the middle of the summer.
So, I think we go through these changes, and it's just really important to kind of manage them the best way we can. So I definitely don't have as many covers on my bed as I once did. So otherwise I just get too hot, and then that can disturb things. So knowing that about yourself and having sort of easy peel away kind of layers, that can be good, because it might be you've just got one duvet and that's it. But actually, if you had a lighter duvet with another one and then your sheets or something, then you can just kind of take maybe the heavier duvet away and you've still got a semi-blanket there. So just something that I've learnt helps for me anyway. Yeah, when we're kind of looking at having some herbal tea or a warm shower and just kind of relaxing, that's a big part of getting prepared to go to sleep and have a good night's sleep.
I think essential oils are nice as well. Often a lot of people find like lavender and that sort of thing can help relax and calm the bodies ready for sleep.
Yeah. People can put little lavender droplets on their pillow and it can infuse, but some people might be a bit sensitive. Just be mindful that pure essential oil straight neat on the skin does not always do well. So if you are using pure essential oils, just be mindful of reading the label and using it thoughtfully.
If you're going to put it on your body, use a carrier oil, a quality carrier, good carrier oil.
When we're kind of looking at that idea of the screens and the right temperature and stuff, we talked about that in our first episode for the sleep. Just, turning off screens and getting used to, winding down without that screen. So get a good book and, look forward to the next chapter as you settle in for the night, and have a little bit of a dimmer lighting. Even if you get up in the middle of the night, which is quite common, don't turn on all the lights. Just have a almost a night light sort of space, which is a bit more dim. Because when we have all the lights suddenly on, our brain will start to wake up more than it needs to. And the other one is, don't go talking to anyone during that time either if you wake up. So it's quite common for couples, I know we've done it. My husband and I'll get back to bed. He goes, "Oh, what time is it?" And I've just gone up to the time. I have no idea what time it is, so I have to then have a look at what time it is. That's what getting old does. We get a bit more restless, and he snores a little, and I'm thinking I might snore a little, and all of these noises and things do play a big part in sleep quality.
Another thing I think is quite a nice nightly ritual to start doing if you wind down at night before you go to bed, whether that's reading a book or listening to some, sort of relaxing music, is to do some stretches, either yoga or tai chi or something like that, some gentle stretches to wind down your body and help relax that before you get into bed and release some of the tension that you may have picked up throughout your day. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, there's definitely some yoga asanas or sort of movements that incorporate the breath and movement in a gentle way that prepares you to calm down. But that's usually a restorative kind of on the floor yoga, more of a yin yoga, rather than a standing dynamic kind of yoga, unless you've got heaps of tension that you might need to start with a couple of asanas that are standing. It is nice to just have some mat time where you're just in a position gently for 3 to 5 minutes, just breathing into that and coming home to yourself with some gentle time. You're not rushed. It's okay. You can take your time to just be. I think in this society we do rush a lot, don't we?
Oh, I think the pressure that's put on people, or we end up feeling that it's put on by other people, so we put it on ourselves, is just increasing day by day, especially with the way that the world is and the economic situations at the moment. People always feel as if there's pressure building up, I think, that they're carrying around to be here to do that. And
so when we're kind of looking at that idea of using hypnosis, please, if you are curious about, utilizing hypnotherapy to help you, it definitely can. We can also practice self-hypnosis. We can start to think about those positive beliefs that we want to reinforce around our sleep, around our ability to go back to sleep as well. That is definitely a lot of times people come into my office presenting with lots of broken sleep, and it's just breaking them. And so we work on that suggestion. You can sleep all night through the night, and it may be supporting their bladder function or stuff like that, which can be a bit of a hassle for some. Yeah.
And doing your positive affirmations as well, in that with your self-hypnosis.
The other one is, are you sabotaging your sleep? what's going on? Have you eaten too late at night, and is your body busy sort of digesting? So when you lie down, you feel like you're going to be sick, like what do you need to do that's going to help you?
Have you had any exercise throughout the day as well?
Mm.
Gentle exercise has been proven to help with sleep patterns too.
Mm. So all of these things, just have a look and do an audit and an edit of your sleep cycle, sleep habit routine. There are lots of things out there that claim to help, but everyone is really different, and the reason why you might not be sleeping could be a little bit deeper and more complex as well. So it might not be about menopause, but it might be about some other deeper underlying worries. So always seek help if that's something that's keeping you awake at night and you just can't quite get that rest that you deserve. Because when we don't sleep well, we get then depressed and stressed. And that becomes harder as a cycle to break. So if you are noticing it in the early days, go seek help. Don't think, oh, it's going to come right. You don't have to do everything by yourself. There are people out there that are happy to support you and help you journey and resolve whatever it is that's been on your mind, so you can start to get back to a healthy sleep pattern again. I certainly have seen a lot of people suffer over the years for a long time, more than they needed to. And when they've come in and they've started to really get to the bottom of what's really going on here, then the sleep is often a reaction. It's not always the cause of the worry. It is the symptom that happens when you're worried about something. So what is it that you're actually worrying about? Let's resolve that, and then the sleep will come right. That's often the way.
One of the things I say to my clients, because I often think that we're harder on ourselves than what we are to others. So they say, oh, well, I couldn't do that. I just don't have the time to take out of my day to do that. I say to them, so if this was one of your friends, a close friend telling you this, what would your response be to them if they told you they didn't have the time to do that? And then they often say, oh, well, I tell them to make time because they're important and they need this for their own well-being. And it's like, well, then why won't you show yourself the same love and compassion as you would for your friends?
Yeah. Excellent. So look, I hope you've enjoyed our talk time today. We have put together this, series of 3 around sleep, because we know it's such a big issue for many people out there, and especially in the world where there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of change going on, and you're not alone. Go seek the help that you need, get the sleep that you deserve. So I hope this series has really helped you guys out there. If you're interested in tuning in again, we're back always on Wednesday at 7 a.m. New Zealand time. So once a week we come up with a topic that we're going to talk about, don't we, Teresa?
We do, and we hope you enjoy it. And if you have any topics that you'd like us to discuss with you, then please give us drop us a line. Let us know.
And if you are new to this channel, we've got lots of interesting podcasts that we have gone through. So feel free to have a look at what we've done in the past historically. It might be of interest to you. And if you like it, like and subscribe to the channel so you can keep updated when we release another one. I just want to share something really delightful, Teresa. I haven't shared this with you yet. I came home last night after we were doing the training, and my daughter goes, guess what I'm listening to? Guess what I'm listening to? And I'm like, I don't know. She goes, come in, have a listen. And I go into her bedroom, and she goes, it's you. And she organically the YouTube talk time, and it was about triggers, emotional triggers. And she goes, it's really good. This is the stuff I like listening to. No, I really like it. It's really good. So, thank you. to my daughter out there for being a fan. That was really nice. And it was, I've never pushed her to listen to these. So it was quite wonderful that she just accidentally came across it in her feed. So, yeah.
That's beautiful.
I hope you guys out there are enjoying what we have to share with you, because for me, I'm passionate about sharing what I know, and I want to help people genuinely. It's not about the money, actually. It's really about being of service in this lifetime for me and helping as many people as I can along the way. So if I can share my knowledge, I'm a happy camper.
Yep.
So on that note, if you ever want to learn how to be a hypnotherapist, I do actually do a diploma course. It's a 1,000-hour study course. It's online, but there are live classes once a week on a Thursday evening New Zealand time, from 7 till 9:30. So it's really achievable. There's 48 live sessions that you go through as part of the diploma journey. And we're there to support students to be amazing hypnotherapists and come out the other side competent and confident. So if you are interested in a career like that, visit the nzach.ac.nz website for more information. You can download a prospectus today.
Okay, till next time.
Bye, everyone.